To an extraordinary day. 4 experienced surf lifesavers, Mark Head, Mike Stanley Jones, Andrew Clark and Jem Lehman gathered at the surf club for their usual training session. Jem opted for a quick swim while the others grabbed the rescue boards and headed out into the waves. Amidst the waves, an unexpected event unfolded. Commotion on the south headland and frantic car horns drew attention, leading Mike Stanley Jones to investigate. He discovered Mark floating in the water. Mike initially tried to paddle Mark back to shore, but they were both thrown off the board by a sudden wave, which ended up washing the board onto the beach. Stuart Cooper subsequently paddled out to aid Mike in returning Mark to the shore, and Carl Atkins joined the rescue shortly after. Andrew made his way to the clubhouse to fetch oxygen supplies and a defibrillator, promptly returning to the beach for the administration of CPR and oxygen. During this critical moment, Blaze Roberts assisted the team with providing first aid, and the defib was applied to Mark with additional support from an off-duty fire and rescue officer. After 30 minutes of sustained CPR and defibrillator use on Mark, paramedics arrived, administered adrenaline and attached an automatic compressions machine to him before transporting him to hospital, where they later informed the team that thankfully, Mark had regained a heartbeat. Mark's journey to recovery has been nothing short of remarkable. He spent 4 days in an induced coma, with his strength and resilience leading to his incredible recovery. The incident's successful resolution was a testament to well-trained rescuers, swift access to equipment, efficient paramedic response, and unwavering determination. It highlighted the significance of preparation, teamwork and community support within the realm of surf lifesaving, and I'm very glad to say that Mark does join us here tonight. Avalon Beach, as many of us know, is a really tight-knit community, and that is an incredibly stressful scenario that I guess did unfold on your tight-knit community. Your quick actions that day, I guess goes without saying, have had an incredible impact as well. It's a hard one to talk through. What was a regular training session too, but how did you apply those skills in that scenario?
The loveliest thing about this tonight is all that training we do. When you do flags and you do quick reaction times, when you do a sprint and you run really fast with rescue equipment, when you paddle out and do a board rescue, that gets us in training for this sort of thing, which gets to save one of your own, which is just really the nicest feeling ever. So we got to apply that training. 3 out of the 4 of us doing the actual CPR had our gold medallions. Blaze as our SRC. We worked on this guy and got him back, and it's thanks to our surf life saving training. So that's what I'd really like to say thanks for. Thanks heaps.
I back up everything Mike says as well. We all join the surf clubs for different reasons, I suppose. Whether you're competitive or the social life, and the people who want to volunteer in some capacity in the community. But we're all in there for the priority of saving lives. As Mike said, you don't expect to be saving one of your own. My dad has spent 60 years in the Avalon Surf Club as a life member, and I've been in patrol. This would have been my 40th year patrol how I got there. But as everything as far as the accident goes, I was pretty much asleep, so I can't speak about it. But the fact is that the 6 people that participated in rescuing in the main, there was a couple more, but the main ones that were there at the beginning pretty much performed a miracle, and it was through the training that Surf Life Saving provides to all of us. And obviously no one wants to have to think they'll ever do it on a friend or a family member. Mike and I, funny enough, are actually in a business where we train first aid too, so that all seems a bit ironic. But we say to people, when we train them, we're not training them just to do their bronze. We train someone to have a heart attack at home, fall over the kitchen floor, break their neck, anything can happen. But it's the skills that Surf Life Saving give us that last forever. And I'm certainly glad that these 6 people tonight remembered everything they were talking. All right, thank you.
Thank you, Mark. That was incredibly well said, and congratulations to you all. Could Jim and John Mitchell of Avoca Beach Surf Life Saving